Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sir Tommy P., Defender of the Faith.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Empress Emily M.
And we are the Nephilim Murder Crew.
And it's Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, it is. And hello there. Good evening, Sir Nether Knights.
Good evening. Good evening.
First one in the chat.
Woo!
I don't know what that wins you, but it's gotta be something.
Prizes in the mail.
Yeah. Checks in the mail, don't worry.
You just need to send, what is a stamp now? Just kidding. I don't know. That was a bad joke.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going.
This is why
that.
women can't be comedians.
Right, yes. Yeah, because if you're not saying my vagina, then you got nothing. That's women comedians.
That is also a lot of what they do.
Yeah. I seen that South Park episode.
I've seen that one too.
It's good to see you again too, sir. Although we're not seeing you.
It's close.
It's close enough. I'll count it.
It counts.
I just need to put my phone on silent. I just noticed it was going off in my pocket.
I'm one of those people that just has my phone go on like bed mode at 7:15. So that way I'm not tempted to mess with it. But
Okay.
it's usually in my hand.
Okay.
Already. So it goes on silent already at 7:15.
Well, this got off the rails fast.
Yeah, it did. But whatever.
Talking about your bedtime already.
Well, I stay up late for you guys.
Right.
That's how much I care about you.
Okay, so what's on the agenda tonight, Miss Emily?
Oh,
Miss Emily?
just some a little bit of liberal white women in.
Liberal white women in. Okay.
A little bit of let's say real estate exchanges between religious organizations. Y'all know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I don't know why you're beating around the bush. But okay.
I don't know why I'm beating around the bush. I'm just trying to
try to build some suspense.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to just like shove them into it like
Right.
I always do. I'm trying to be nice, I guess.
All right.
I'm working on my approach.
Okay.
Let me try something new here.
Oh,
So-
and just so you know, Sir, another night, yeah, we were in bed by 7:30 last night.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
was definitely we looked at each other at like 7:05 and was like,
TV in bed?
TV in bed?
That lasted until like 7:30.
Yeah, and then it was just like, okay, let's go to sleep. It was definitely still daylight to the
Yeah.
point where I had to like put cover like just barely over my head so it didn't bother me. But I was asleep so fast. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But it was also wonderful to have you swing by and feed you and hang out and chit chat. We had wonderful conversations, and I'm very excited to have our crossover episode.
Yeah.
Our interview, and so that way everybody else can appreciate the conversation too.
Yeah, I almost feel bad like we had the conversation already, but like, yeah, we can do it for
No, not
everybody
really.
again.
I think that was. I mean, yeah, we did, but there's still more to talk about.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's still plenty more to talk about.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So, anyways, tonight's show we're gonna cover the what is her name? Ray Gunn.
Oh, Rachel
Gunn. Yeah, Rachel Gunn with 2 N's.
Yeah, Ray Gunn.
Yeah. We're gonna
break
talk.
dancing Australian.
Yeah, that dumb bitch.
Yeah,
We're
that
gonna-
dumb bitch.
We're gonna talk about her and the impeccable grift she just pulled off. The amount of liberal white woman she did
Yeah.
deserves a medal.
Yeah,
I mean, like not like a Olympic medal or something.
it was a grift for sure, but there was also a sense of unearned entitlement there.
Yeah, that's where
Of,
the
like-
liberal white woman
Yeah,
comes in.
yeah. Okay, yeah, my bad. You're
Yeah,
right. I should-
That's
I
where
should've
that
known.
comes in.
Okay.
The caucasity, if
The
you will.
caucasity.
Yeah, the caucasity.
All right.
So, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Part of it, and then I also have her dissertation. If you want to read it in its
Yeah.
entirety,
'Cause,
I'll
you know,
send
she
you
has
the
a
link for it.
PhD in breakdancing, because that's
It's
that's
a real
something you
thing.
can use to make money.
So we're gonna get some chuckles out of just looking at the table of contents for her
Yeah,
dissertation.
I'm not reading any of this.
We're not. Yeah, no,
dissertation.
I'm not gonna go try to figure out where this bitch is coming from or what point she's trying to make. I just want to know overall what she wasted her time and money on. So, so we'll look at that, and then the other thing that I wanted to discuss and bring to everybody's attention, so that way we can maybe not let it happen in our own communities. The super convenient new real estate changes that are happening, specifically Catholic churches
Oh,
being sold off to the Mohammedans.
when did we become an anti-Catholic show?
We're not anti-Catholic. What do you mean?
You sound pretty anti-Catholic right now.
Why would I be
You're
anti-Catholic?
blaming the Catholic Church for this.
I'm not blaming
And
the
clearly,
Catholic. They're just the only ones who have shit worth
look,
anything.
this is clearly the Catholic Church's fault, but
I'm sorry that the Mohammedans don't want a fucking spot in the strip center.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
sorry that the Mohammedans don't want a dang fucking metal building out in the middle of a field with a big old parking lot. It ain't my fault that's not what they want.
Right.
Like, I didn't make the rules.
I'm just saying, you can't go around blaming the Catholic Church for things the Catholic Church does. That's all I'm saying. There's rules around here.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
After I just did a unnecessary rant.
Yeah. Yeah, you had no idea. You didn't grasp that one at all.
I didn't know where you're going with that. But
No.
anyways,
I said it 4 times, but how could you know?
Well, but okay. I'm not blaming the Catholic Church. I'm blaming Catholics.
No, I'm blaming the church.
churches-
I'm not blaming the Catholics.
Okay, right. But like, why did those churches get in such a state that they had to be sold off?
Because
Right,
the
because
Catholic
people
Church,
stopped going to church.
Right, but
because
that's
people stopped spending money on the building to keep maintaining it.
Right.
Because people stopped coming in and having kids. and
Catholics
because,
stopped going to church because Vatican II and the upper echelon of Catholics did this to them. They purposely drove people away from these churches.
yeah, no, I mean, I hear you.
It's like I said, it's the Catholic Church is blaming the upper echelon, not Catholics. Catholics are not to blame. I mean, I guess
They
you could-
are though, because
Yeah.
if they would have stayed their asses in the pews
and demanded the priest do things the traditional
Right,
way. Yeah, I
right,
get it. I get it.
right. If we would have stayed there and thrown a fit like this was Waffle House,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like maybe this wouldn't be the situation today.
right. No,
but
okay,
also,
you're right,
if the
you're
Novus
right.
Ordo crap didn't happen, none of this would be in place. So there's a lot of things that could have not happened,
Right.
but everything works out to the good of God, and it's all part of the plan.
Okay.
It's all part of the process. It's just our job to acknowledge where we're at in it and what fault we have and what we could not do in the future, right? So like we've been telling everybody, even if it's a not so great church, even if it's not so great, stay your ass there. Stay your ass there and make it better. And you're messing me up. I think you did that on purpose. Yeah, purpose. Anyways, they don't get away with this if we're there and if we show up once a week and if we put some money in the plate, then we're invested in it just as much as they're invested in it. And that gives you a sense of ownership and a sense of responsibility to it in a way that we have not had in a long time. So, anyways, yeah, and that's another night makes an excellent point. It's other denominations too, not just the Roman Catholic Church. And that was
I thought he was talking about R.C. Cola.
no.
Oh, that's the Roman Catholic. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. go
So he's like trying to. He's multitasking, man. Let him use the fucking shorters that
It's
you
a
know.
joke. I know.
You got me so fired up. You gonna make me drop an N-bomb on the stream. I'm gonna do it on accident, just out of
Yeah.
sheer rage. For disclaimer, I'm claiming to identify as someone with Tourette's. Don't come from my head.
All right. Okay.
I already know it.
I derailed you completely. You
You
know what you were
did.
talking about?
No, I do know what I was talking about.
Okay, go for it.
I lost it.
You're like-
It's other denominations too, not just the Roman Catholic Church. Yes, you are correct. And like I had my little tirade where I'm like, they don't want the strip center, they don't want the freaking metal pole building in a field, like they don't want all that stuff. No, they don't. But they would like a nice old Lutheran church. They would like a nice old, I don't know, Methodist church. You know what I mean? Something worth crap, right? Like
I guess.
they could open up their own strip center place. They could open up their own pole building place, right? They could make their own mosque. Like they could do it. It's just it's a domination
Yeah,
tactic.
that's
It's
exactly what it is. It's we're taking your shit. Yeah.
right, and that's where I'm at. That's where I
Like,
get
we're taking over, and we didn't have to do anything. You willingly gave it up.
right.
Like
We
at the
paid you for
prices
it.
they're selling. No, at the prices they're
No, I know.
selling these for, they're just giving
them away. You could honestly, they got them for less than probably the back taxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some states where you can go and snatch up people's shit for their back taxes,
Yeah.
and then it's yours because you paid up the taxes on it.
Nah, that's the Catholic Church. They're not behind on taxes.
What I'm saying is
Yeah.
market value, right? Like that the taxes on it for a year is what them people paid for it. Like
Yeah.
it's not that it's pennies
Well, I
on the
guess
dollar
it's
of
a
what it's
church. There are
worth.
no taxes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I just meant like the dollar amount. Like if it was taxed.
The dollar amount was just some made up small amount that would seem large to some idiots, and but the
Yeah.
people like me, it's like that's not very much money, guys.
No. Especially not when one's 10, 11 years ago sold for like $1.6 million and
Right.
they weren't even that great of ones.
Right now we're selling.
It was just that was the price because that particular area was like, we don't really want to do this. So let's
Right.
just throw out a ridiculous number and they'll say no. Now they said, yeah, here's your check. So, yeah, we're going to do breakdancing, liberal white woman, retard, and then some churches that got sold to the Mohammedans. Or we could wrap it now since I just went on and on and on the intro.
Yeah. Is this okay, I think this is the whole routine. We're gonna just watch the whole routine first.
All right, cool. Let's make it big.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make it big. I want to get the volume right before we do this. Hold on.
Ooh, should I like read the table of contents of her dissertation as it goes?
Nah, let's just let it roll.
Oh, okay.
All right. So without further ado, we're gonna go and watch this crazy lady's routine, and then we're gonna go after we laugh at her for a while. We'll go all into like the problem with this.
Yeah.
The deeper problem, and it's a societal problem. It's not just this one lady's dance routine.
No,
it's a societal problem that leads to this type of stuff.
Yes.
So let's just watch this nonsense first. It's fun. This is cool enough music shit.
I was just about to say this can't be.
No. I guess I should listen to the volume on this. There's one actual movie.
Not to be cocky, but like I'm pretty sure I can do a fucking turtle spin.
Okay, I'll find a better one than that. I know I've got a better one.
One without the sound bed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
One day we'll be a people that do not require sound beds. Today is not that day.
Can I not get the actual video?
I don't think you can get the actual video because otherwise you'll get struck with a
that's right. The Olympics is not letting us share the ridiculous nonsense.
That's why everything has
Rachel
that
Gunn,
sound bed.
also known as
Yeah.
Actually, I just figured that out and said it like I already knew it.
Right. Alright, let's watch this one. There's the part I wanted to see. Such nonsense.
The little kangaroo hop.
Oh, okay. So here's where we're at with this nonsense, people.
Fucking dumb.
This is a woman who has a PhD in breakdancing. Technically, it's called cultural studies or whatever, but her dissertation was on breakdancing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this ridiculous middle-aged white woman, in her mind, is the expert on breakdancing. So she's going to go to the Olympics, and she's going to win a gold medal because she's the expert. She knows what breakdancing is. She's going to go show them what breakdancing is. And anybody who disagrees with her is a bigot. And a misogynist and any other type of ist that you want to throw on there. Probably Islamophobic, too, for some reason.
So her official degree is Doctor of Philosophy, Department of Media, Music, Communications, and Cultural Studies, the Faculty of Arts, University, Sydney. So it's Department of Media, Music, Communications, and Cultural Studies. She has a doctorate in philosophies of that.
prayer tower.
I like it. Go for it, guys.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Doesn't bother me at all. Running across the screen. These people need it. It's funny that Redbeard mentions that because
Peter Griffin over his genius. Yes, that is pretty
that
good.
was kind of the best one. And another. Yeah, Redbeard. That's a genius idea. Good idea, bud.
So anyway, if only we could get somebody else in the chat to help you guys build those towers. We need like 5 more people.
I mean, I was gonna say I could hop in there and do one, but
doesn't
that
count.
That's not the same.
You can't participate.
I can't participate.
No, you can't.
Oh, what I was gonna say is I bookmarked the St. Michael's prayer.
Okay.
It's funny that you said to do prayer jars, and I actually bookmarked prayer.
Yeah.
So anyways, so she writes her dissertation in 2017. 2017, she writes her paper. 355 pages long. And she got a degree out of it.
Yeah, so that's the other angle of it, Redbeard, which you just commented there. Thanks for stealing our thunder. I appreciate that.
That was the
But yes, that is
that.
Absolutely true. We got that coming.
We got that.
Don't worry about it. We got your bases covered.
But yeah, no, it's a perfect example of liberal white women.
Yeah. I've been to college and I'm the authority on this thing.
That's
why
something.
I'm going to start the governing body of breakdancing, even though I'm liberal white woman. Like, this has nothing to do with me.
No. Okay, so let's pull up the bits where we learn how she gets to the Olympics.
Where's that at?
I believe it's up. That's her at the Olympics. Up.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's transition there. Allegations have surfaced stating that Dr. Rachel Gunn, anybody calls this lady doctor's name.
Well, she got a PhD.
Doesn't
That's what
matter.
you get.
No, I'm not calling you doctor.
That's what you get with a PhD.
I understand that. I know how it works. But I'm not calling this bitch doctor. That's all I'm saying.
Whatever. Call her Ray Gun then.
Yeah, Ray Gun. No, that's even. I'm not a homosexual. I can't call her Ray Gun. I'm just going to call her Rachel Gunn.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay, so Rachel Gunn manipulated the qualifier by setting up her own governing body, denying grants to underprivileged performers, and allowing her husband to coach the national team. So, in true liberal white woman fashion,
nobody else gets to participate.
Right. I'm going to deny underprivileged people things, and then I'm going to get on stage and say this is for the underprivileged.
This is to bring attention to your situation. Watch me.
Yeah.
It's the condescension.
It is
the caucasity.
The caucasity. Oh, hey, that's what I wanted. Why did you do that?
It does that all the time. It's my least favorite feature of Desktop X.
Yes, it really is.
Make it not do that, Elon. When I click on something, I want to make it big. I want to look at it on my screen. I don't want to have to look at it on a third of the screen.
Right. I don't want something else to pop up in front of me while it's off to the side where I can't see it. It's dumb.
Ugh. And your Twitter spaces need work.
I know Elon watches this show.
We'll send you back to South Africa, buddy.
Yeah.
Top Lobster said so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Anyway, enough of this rant. Where would we stop at? Australians have started a petition demanding an investigation and apology. That's very Australian of them. We want an apology. Like, no, I want your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want her thrown in jail. I don't want an apology.
Yeah, no.
Like, look at it.
Make
look at
Australia
that face. Look at it.
Yeah, that's a very
snarky.
Yeah.
I just got you. We all owe. Everybody owes her $8. We all owe her $8. As sad as that is. No, that's the sad thing though. The saddest thing is we don't owe her $8, and that's what the worst part of it is.
No, she was serious. Like she legit thought she, as the kids would say, she thought she ate.
Yeah. Okay. She should be forced to apologize, or was she humiliated enough? I don't think she was humiliated. I think in her mind, she thinks she was the best, and it's ridiculous that these judges do not.
The fact that she made it to the Olympic stage and was not suffering the most crippling fear, like stage fright of her life, tells me that it wouldn't. There's no humiliating her.
I gotta stop the show, and just acknowledge it. And I'm like, fuck this. Apparently, he's got a trick he meant to show me, and he never showed me.
That's all right.
And now my show is lacking in quality for it.
Oh no! It'll be all right. You're the one who made him drink Malort.
This is true. That's my fault. Never mind.
Yeah, you can't be mad at him.
Yeah, I retract my previous
Remember,
statement.
there's a lot of things that contribute to a situation, and you adding Malort to the nether night made you lose out on OBS tips.
This is me being gay on the toilet all over again.
Yep.
If Ron was here, he would get that. Everybody else just thinks
everybody else is like, what? What the fuck are you doing to your bidet, homie?
And we're just gonna move on from that one and not even explain it.
Nope.
Okay, you were saying now?
I wasn't saying anything.
You're something about ray gun?
The fact that like she hasn't been humiliated at all. Like that's not within her. At some point she would have, and this is how I know, guys. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Come in close. So I used to be one of them.
One of who?
One of them liberal white women.
Oh yes, you were.
Oh boy, was I.
Yeah. It
oh
didn't
boy,
take
was
much
I.
to get that out of you, though. Just a little bit of money.
A
little bit of stability.
I was about to say, it was mostly the stability and security, but sure. Just throw money at the problem. It'll fix it, boomer.
That's where stability and security come from.
Yeah, no, I know that, obviously.
It doesn't have to be a ridiculous amount. It's got to be more than $10. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I know.
All right.
So
we're on the same page.
But anyways, as a former liberal white woman, I, at some point, heard how stupid I sounded. I heard how ridiculous the ideas that I had were. Or the vice versa. I'd realize, like, hey, I don't have to have an opinion on everything. It's okay to say, I'm not in that race. Doesn't matter to me. And eventually you grow out of being a liberal white woman.
The chat.
Good evening, JC.
Oh, I was just supposed to be like a narrator. You were supposed to continue going.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
But eventually I grew out of it. I got smarter than it, whatever. It embarrassed me so much that I was like, I can't do this. I can't be this way anymore. And she's older than me, guys. And she's acting like this.
How old is this? I haven't even. Why are we still on the screen too? Holy crap! I do that once an episode. We go 15 minutes on that little
tiny screen.
Yeah.
And it's usually when I have the most facial expressions. Rachel Gunn age. 36 years old. She's 2 years older than me. Barely older than me. But the bitch is older than me. She knows better. She's got 2 more years experience
but she doesn't know
on the
better.
planet.
Does she have a husband and kids?
She has a husband.
No, she has a boyfriend.
No, I'm pretty sure it said her husband. By setting up
her husband. Okay, I thought I read an article that said boyfriend and not husband. But okay, I'm wrong on this one. My fault. Her husband.
But yeah, no, somebody definitely swooped her up because he was probably like, I can make a ton of money off you, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm just as dumb as she is, obviously.
I'm just these liberal white women are all still 18 in their head, man. None of them have grown up a bit.
Ugh,
Arrested Development. It's all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to be liberal.
Yeah, and that really is.
No person who has ever actually grown up in life is a liberal.
Is a liberal. Nope. And that's a realization a lot of us 30-somethings are coming to, is that it's not really, you don't, like he just said, you have to grow out of it. Like eventually you grow up and you realize like, oh, these are just dumb ideas. This is just child brain silliness. And the thing that triggers it is marriage. Well, first it starts with like having a decent job / career path, because like then you're accountable to yourself, and then you get married, and then you're accountable to somebody else, and then you make babies, and then there's another thing that depends on you. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to learn how to take care of another person, and then also be solely responsible for another creature's well-being. And as a woman, your brain goes through neurological changes when you have a child. Your brain, that's like the only time oh my fucking God. That's the only time women's brains grow in their life. That is the only time that we are fully capable of making new neural connections in our brains and actually growing up and getting out of little girl logic. You have to have a baby, your brain does some changes, and the next thing you know, you're a fucking grown ass woman with logical thought processes. And that's why everybody is on birth control.
Okay.
Because yeah, that's been one thing that I've always kind of noticed is that even the most retard girls, like if they settle down and they have a kid, like, whew, they snap it around real quick. They learn that like, oh no, this shit ain't a joke no more. We need to start caring about some stuff. Sorry, I'm being distracted by Tom trying the
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be achieving. When I hold Alt, I get a weird green dotted line, but I don't know what that's doing.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay.
Transition that. And
Hey.
it did something.
Yeah. Did it zoom it a little maybe?
I don't know what it did.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, not quite sure what I'm trying to do here another night. What am I cropping? And yes, her man sounds like a cuck.
Yeah. But so they made a committee. They hosted tournaments. They did not allow other people to compete. And then by her, doing so well in all of these all but rigged competitions, she ends up at the Olympics. Gets a free trip to Paris with her husband. What else do they get for going to the Olympics? Probably sponsorship options.
Yeah,
A bunch of free swag for
you
sure.
get a bunch of free swag and a free trip to Paris. I mean, Olympians don't really get paid
and then
money.
your freaking face all over every channel forever.
Yeah, like she didn't win anything, so she got no sponsorships after this. She
Right,
got no money.
right.
I mean, like competing in the Olympics is the pay.
Yeah, is the pay. Yeah, I understand that. So it's just like all the extra fun things that go along with making it to the Olympics.
Right.
Mm.
Oh, and Beard says Rumble needs a tutorial channel. Actually, we're using OBS. I don't use Rumble Studio. It's far too limited. And I've got most of the tricks of OBS figured out, but another night was trying to teach me one other little thing, and I'm not picking up on it for some reason. Although I don't know. So bottom line is Ray Gun bad, Jesus good. Is kind of the takeaway from all of this.
Yeah, kind of the takeaway from all of this. Can you pull up her dissertation and then we'll just leave
hold on.
this.
I want to clown on a few pictures first.
We'll leave her where we found her.
Yeah, I want to clown on a few pictures first. Where's this one? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, there's a good one. Right, how do I make that bigger? Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong screen.
Oh yeah, whenever he reads that, that'll make sense another night. That's what I was thinking you meant by crop thing too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so then you just trim it in so that way only like
That's what that green dotted line edge was.
Mhm.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's why that looks different now.
Yep.
I think. Okay.
Yeah, because you moved it in some.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
okay.
you weren't fully aware of it.
I wasn't aware of what I was doing. Now I know what I was doing. That is
Now you
pretty
know.
neat. That is okay. And then what was the other? Let me transition while I try to find that other good one I saw. Let's go back to bookmarks. I know all this dead airspace.
That's all right.
We're the worst. Oh, there it is. That's the picture. That's the greatest picture ever.
That's pretty good.
That is. Oh.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I have no words. It's beautiful.
I mean, and it's one of those. I'm just sitting here kind of dumbfounded for a minute because I'm like, yo, whoever put that together is a fucking savage,
Right?
a genius.
Yeah.
Mwah! A meme master, if you will.
Yep, I would gladly give you $2.
And
sir.
I just for sure know it wasn't Alpha Fox. I just know for sure it wasn't.
No, you stole that from someone.
Yeah, so whoever
not
did
that
that
talented.
one, you deserve more credit than you're ever going to get for it because it's one of the layered think piece memes, and I like that because if you really take a second and then you like apply it to the situation at hand, she did it. That's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. She said, "No, breakdancers, bite it.
Yeah.
Watch me, white woman."
And this is why they shouldn't vote.
Ugh, repeal the 19th.
Repeal the 19th. Honestly, let the colored women still vote. Just don't let the white women vote.
But we can't have any women voting because the whole purpose of women voting.
You can just let them vote. They're not going to do it anyway.
They do though.
No, not really. Not in any large percentage. Not in enough to sway an election. You tell them it's reparations. Make them happy. Like, here's your reparations.
They don't. Not that they don't want that, but the ones that vote, like, they're not interested.
Doesn't
in
matter.
that.
As a culture, they'll take it.
Oh, okay.
They'll take it.
You get. Oh, okay, right. They get to keep the right to vote. White women lose the right to vote.
Yep.
Okay,
That's your reparations.
Maybe they'll take it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll take it. Oh yeah, I guess because then if that's then they'll vote. They'll be the only not the only.
It's a camera apparently. Yeah.
They can vote the rest of the reparations in.
Ginster wants her reparations.
Jenny,
give her reparations right now.
I will take it up with the state of Connecticut.
No, you personally give that woman her reparations.
There you go. If I had any reparations to give you, you could have them, Jenny.
I don't know what for, but she seemed pretty adamant about getting them reparations.
That's all right.
I wasn't going to stand in her way.
She wants them?
Yeah.
Where's my tangibles?
Your what?
Where's my tangibles?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't get tangibles.
Yeah, no, I know. Nobody ever gets tangibles from their vote, from their politicians.
All right. Anyway, I'm not even sure where we were going with
Well,
this.
you were showing funny memes of the lady, and then we were gonna scroll through the
dissertation.
table of contents of her dissertation.
Yeah, let me open up a new window here. Okay, I got the right screen up.
I have it bookmarked.
We have not been muted this whole time. That's nice.
I have her dissertation bookmarked.
Oh, on X?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see it there. Holy crap.
Yeah, I found it online, and then I went to Twitter and was like, "Ooh, it's probably on Chill." Sure enough,
Is it like up here? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's
that one.
This one. Click on that. Bum bum bum.
You're welcome, Jenny. I might seem like an asshole online, but if I had reparations to give you, I'd give them to you. And also,
she actually would.
If you show up to my house, I'll cook for you. All right.
So this is going to start right here. We've got the acknowledgments and then the introduction, where it all begins. And the very first thing, analyzing gender. Analyzing gender is the most important first thing you got to mention when you're talking about breakdancing. You're analyzing that gender.
Oh,
if you're not, you're a bigot.
So
sorry, I feel very strongly about this.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So here at the bottom, right here.
Right.
Highlight that. Highlight it with your thingy. That is the title of her paper.
That right there. Deterritorializing gender in Sydney's breakdancing scene. A B-girl's experience of b-boying.
That's the name of her paper.
Yes. And if you disagree with that, you're a bigot. We'll have no bigotry around here.
And no niggatry either.
That was uncalled for.
That wasn't uncalled for. It rhymed. I paused, but my autism wouldn't let me not. And I told the people I identified as someone with the Tourette's.
Oh, you're good then. You covered.
So anyways.
Yeah.
Going further through her paper.
Okay, let me unhighlight this because it's gay. All right, so analyzing gender is the most important thing. And then after analyzing gender comes breakdancing. So so let's just make sure that you guys know when it comes to breakdancing, analyzing the gender
is number one.
Is up here.
Yeah. And
then the breakdancing is
secondary.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got to know limitations, apparently. Limitations is important.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're limited or not, I don't know what but limitations.
I'm sure it has. I bet you that the word ableist is in this thing.
Oh yeah, multiple times. There's probably a whole chapter named after it. So chapter 1, analyzing the breaking body in Sydney. So you get the introduction and the conceptual framework, technique of the body, and then gender. Man,
You know,
it's
all the important stuff.
chapter 2, mapping the hip hop ensemble.
Assemblage.
Assemblage. I don't know. Or,
Uh,
yeah. Whatever.
Know your history! Exclamation point. Understanding hip hop's roots.
Nobody knows hip hop's roots except for the CIA because they started that shit.
From gangs to hip hop. Ghetto centricity.
First of all, breakdancing isn't really gangs or hip hop or ghetto. Breakdancing is more like an Asian thing, to be honest.
What else are the D-boys supposed to do standing on the corner?
Black people don't breakdance. They dance. They do their crip walks and stuff. They don't breakdance. They don't.
You ever been to a New York subway?
Yeah. There's a few. I'm not going to say they don't exist. I'm just saying that is not the main of the culture.
Listen, it's just
Asians.
the only...
Asians are the big breakdancing culture, man. Don't tell me they're not.
That's fine. Okay. Whatever.
I've seen Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yep. I bet you did.
I did not, actually, but
Oh, okay.
if I did, there would have been Asians in it. That's how my brain works. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. We were just talking about the ghetto centricity.
Right.
And that from the Bronx to Sydney, renegotiating hip hop. That's in that one. And then, because that's how it was back in the day, born on the streets.
Yeah, this white woman knows what it's like to be born on the streets, just so y'all know.
Murray, don't you know it? Don't you know it? Telling hip hop history, barriers to authority, gaining authority. Cartesian dualism. What does that even mean?
Wait, where are we at?
Chapter 3.
Cartesian dualism
Argues that there are two kinds of substances, mental and physical.
This sounds like you're just trying to rebrand Christianity at this point.
Ugh! Why do people do this?
There's physical food and spiritual food.
Why do people do this? Okay.
Anyway.
Analyzing dance, analyzing breaking, dancing men, masculine performatives on the dance floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're good with this.
Yeah.
You guys get the point. She's a crazy white woman.
Yeah.
I feel like we've already covered her more than we really should have.
I do too, but I mean, like, you have to kind of you have to paint the whole picture of her.
Yeah.
Because, in like 3 days, we're going to find out that she's probably one of the tiny hat people. And this was all just a big old joke to ruin the Olympics for everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And then we'll never ever talk about her ever again. And the breakdancing is out of the Olympics forever. All of the young people that she was trying to bring attention to that enjoyed it or benefited from it, or it was actually a part of their culture, are gonna get,
Yeah, she single-handedly ruined it for everybody.
It.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So it's shave her. Do a shaved shame walk. Let's do that. Where's Jeremy Clarkson at? I need him to say that.
Say what?
Just do a shaved shame walk.
Oh yeah.
That was why.
Yeah.
That was why they canceled Jeremy, because he said that Meghan Markle deserved to have a shaved shame walk. And wow, hey, how's she doing? How's that uppity bitch now?
Nobody knows. I haven't seen her in months.
She made her fucking husband step away from his birthright. So, maybe she deserved a shaved shame walk. But anyways, less than me hating on the women's.
Yeah. We're done hating on the women's, apparently.
They're going to call me a misogynist.
They already do.
Oh, that's fine. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, they call your husband a misogynist. You're just a poor, helpless woman who doesn't know any better.
Oh, no, I do know better.
No, not according to them. You don't know better. I am oppressing you, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
Ooh, I'm so oppressed.
Yeah, damn right you are.
Ooh, I get to toil around in my yard all day long and teach my kid fun stuff and do whatever the fuck I want. Ooh,
Yeah, how dare you?
oppressed.
You should be sitting in an office somewhere
Ooh,
in a windowless cubicle.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
You're not paying taxes right now. That's a problem, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not a burden on the government.
No, but you're not paying taxes, and that's a problem, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well,
I
your
don't give a shit.
government disagrees.
I want more people to not pay taxes.
No,
so.
I agree.
But and
Yeah.
that's where that's where I come from is I have to lead by example. So if I don't want other people to pay taxes and I want other women to fucking pull their head out of their ass and be a housewife and have children and make the world a better place, then somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah.
I'll take it, ladies. Don't worry.
If I go from Ireland, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yes, so.
How do you say no? Yeah, no.
So yeah, so.
Asshole.
Yep.
Okay, so anyway, we are. Where'd it go? That's not it. There it is.
Oh wait, hold on. So before we go off of her, I forgot that I DM'd us a YouTube interview that she did.
Oh God.
I know, and I don't want to watch the whole thing. I just want to watch like the first couple of minutes, because I don't know if any of us have any like. Now that we on paper, now that we know who this bitch is, should we know who she is? Should we like hear and see and get a feel, check the vibe, if you will? I don't know what this hand motion is, but I'm doing it for a while.
All right. Let me get the volume turned back on. All right. Let's share that. And I will play this to make Emily happy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
My name's Dr. Rachel Gunn. I'm a lecturer at Macquarie University, but I also go by the name Ray Gunn, and I'm a breaker that has qualified for the Paris Olympics, and I'll be representing Australia. It's pretty unreal. I'm really excited and honoured to be the first B-girl representing Australia in the Olympics. I just want to go out there and do my best and really showcase what Australia has on the world stage and also do Australians proud. But, I can't help but use this platform that I've been given to try and advocate for this culture and this scene and dance that has given me so much. It's really, really important to me that I try and get more support, to try and, share the history a bit.
Okay, I can't listen to this bitch no more.
Yeah. Okay. So,
This
I
is
mean,
dumb.
and that's the thing is like 59 seconds and at least 10 of that was slideshows with none of her talking. But anyways, so that's the lady. That's the one. And she just really did it for the people, for the movement.
Right, yeah.
For the art of breakdancing itself.
Even shows she ruined the whole
for
movement.
Culture.
But yeah, she did it for the movement.
She had a reason, So. Woo! It only blew up in her face. So.
And then where is this? Oh, there we go.
No, you want the one below that.
You sure?
I don't know.
You want to use Arcane?
I do. I actually, that's why I bookmarked it, because I was like, that's actually a really good one.
Thought I bookmarked it, but okay.
Oh, yeah, you definitely bookmarked it, because I would have done that before I bookmarked it.
Right, yeah, shut your mouth. That was me. Anyway. St. Anne's Church, Buffalo, New York, permanently closed, sold to Islamic community for $250,000. $250,000 in Buffalo, New York. A church this size is going for $250,000. Like, are you kidding me? Look at the size of that building. Look at the plot of land it's on alone.
How many years did it take to build that?
Yeah.
Which one was St. Anne's? Let me look that up real quick.
Like, this is ridiculous.
I hadn't had until just this moment.
Yeah. How long did it take to build that? I don't know. It's not that old a church. Probably. I mean, this isn't no European Gothic cathedral or anything. But it is a beautiful church. I'll give them that. Yeah. They got a bargain.
Early and mid 1900s.
It probably took them 10 years to build.
Yeah.
Maybe less. I don't know. How long it took to build? Really not that big a deal.
Well, I mean, when you look at that, and then you look at Notre Dame, how many years did it take to build that?
Yeah, but that's a huge Gothic
I
cathedral.
understand that, right? Like it's huge, and it was done at a. Point is that these churches take a lot of dang time to build, and a lot of manpower,
Yeah.
and a lot of money, and everything else. Like you didn't even get back your investment from like the olden days money.
Right. Yeah, another night they did disband the sport. There is no more breakdancing in the Olympics after this year.
Oh.
It was called.
The church was built by German immigrants in 1886.
Okay. I'm shocked it's not a Lutheran church then. German immigrants. They're all dirty Lutherans.
Not all of them.
They're pretty dirty Lutherans.
Well, whatever.
I'm trying to get a rise out another night.
Oh.
What was I
So I made a good choice to not engage.
Yeah, you did. You absolutely did.
Okay.
Yeah, Father Calvin Robinson, because it wouldn't be a
An
Nephilim
episode
Murder
without
Crew
it.
episode without mentioning Father Calvin Robinson. Check
Yeah.
out Father Calvin Robinson. We have to stop letting the wicked elite sell off churches to become flats and mosques. Collectively, we can make a difference. Firstly, go to church. If the church is being used, it is difficult to flog it. Second, support plans to extend Christendom. Yeah, and then then he's got a link to donate to his island.
The island, $5 island tier.
$5 island tier. I'm gonna bring it up just cause. The Give Single, what are they up to right now? 109,742, almost 110,000. That's
Awesome.
a long way from 1.5 million, but
I mean, hey, but I think that that's like a real time representation of how many people put their money where their mouth is.
yeah. Anyway, that's the Give Send Go for Father Cal Robinson. And the same article after that. The Buffalo, New York. Yeah. It's sad. I really don't, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just sad. I don't know what happened to Christianity over the last. How many years do you think it would be? I mean, it's been a slow decline for at least 50, probably longer. But I mean, like everything, I think it just accelerated in the last 10 years. Like everything seems to have gone into hyperspeed in the last 10 years. Like we were at a slow crawl to communism, and then like I don't know what happened. Somebody saw something, and they hit the gas pedal. Maybe even less than 10 years, maybe 5 years ago. It was right before COVID. You really saw the gas pedal starting to get hit on certain things, and then it was over.
It was Obama. And then we started revving up at the second term, and then they fucking pedaled to the metal whenever none of their people got in after that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was Trump definitely had something to do with it. Once Trump took office, it was.
And it's also historically a turning period because we do have the elders dying off, and we also have a decent chunk of us coming of age. And not like, 18, 19. No. Like fucking 35, 45.
35, 45 is the new 18, 19, man.
Right, yeah.
Like,
we're the grown-ups now.
In the 40s, 18, 19 was the grown-ups.
Yeah, no.
Nowadays, it's 45, yeah.
Yeah.
In most cases, not all. Some people actually grow up at a normal rate. Nobody grows up at a normal rate
anymore.
But most people grow up by their mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
Most.
Yes.
Or not most, some I say. I'm sorry. Most is they never grow up.
That's
It's
too broad.
It's just a perpetual state of arrested development. Just doesn't.
And that part of it all starts in the 80s for sure.
Yeah.
In the I think the people in the 70s did not have the opportunity to embrace the arrested development because of the financial crisis and because of the other like worldly things that were happening in the 70s. Like they didn't have the luxury.
Yeah, the 80s was the fast loose with the money.
Yeah, and then also you have the 80s kids who like all their TV shows have action figures. All their movies have, like a specific jacket that we wear. Or like the sports people have a shoe now, or you know what I mean? Like the consumerism snuck in.
Oh, yeah.
And then
consumerism got big in the 80s.
Right, yeah. So you have that working of all those things. And then, so you're in the 80s and you're living that. And now, 2008, you're, I don't know, mid 20s. You know, you're like paying taxes and shit. And
Yeah.
then 2012, we survived that financial crisis, and y'all didn't yeet yourselves. Good job. Here we go. Let's go. Y'all are ready for this.
Right.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah. So yeah, Redwood. I was a retard well into my 30s, bud. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was about 40. It was probably about 40 when I finally pulled my head out of my ass. Maybe even a little longer than that. But yes, I know what it's like to be a retard, but I was also a responsible adult who worked a job and paid my bills and my taxes and realized that it's on me.
It's on you. Yeah, you definitely have the responsibility.
Too many people that are in their 40s now still haven't come to that realization that it's on them.
That it's on them.
They're still waiting for somebody's got to come here to bail me out. I can't take care of myself. You can't trust me to take care of myself.
All on my own?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Like I grew out of that. I mean, I got out of the military at 24 and basically I decided to stay where I was at when I got out of the military, which was 3,000 miles from home.
From where anybody you
know.
So,
yeah. So basically it was like, oh, I'm going to make it here or I'm going to be homeless or, Yeah. So
see how it goes.
At 24, I knew I had to show up to work every morning and do the thing and pay the bills. Like in that way, I was very much an adult. But
once that was done, though, you're free to do whatever.
Yeah,
you
yeah. Come 5 o'clock, I was definitely not an adult anymore.
Yeah. Well, and that and not to encourage debauchery, I'm not endorsing our young people being degenerates like we were. This is old me saying, "Do as I say, not as I do." Your 20s is supposed to be that bit where you're just like
a little rebellious, a little fun. Don't take it overboard.
Well, not even really rebellious. It's more of like you need to figure out your own thing.
Yeah.
Like you're no longer a kid anymore. You're now all by yourself, and the next thing you're gonna do is find somebody to be with. So like you need to figure out who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
What are you capable of? What are you good at? What are you bad at? Right? Like that's the time where you figure it out and then you move on from there. But most people just want to stay in that one day I'll figure it out in their perpetual 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any way out of it at this point. Because you have
only way out is through.
You have perpetual children raising perpetual children raising perpetual children.
Yep.
At this point, I don't know how you break that cycle. I don't know how you let the. Well, I
said it before. The answer is everybody brings out their inner drill sergeant dad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a very specific type of character that you got to dig out of yourself. But that's who we need right now. Like, not necessarily Arlie Ermy, but like Arlie Ermy, you know? You need to have like a no bullshit attitude. These are the expectations. These are the, the requirements. And this is how we operate moving forward. None of this bullshit. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 push-ups. Whatever it is. That's what we need. And not only do we need to do that for ourselves, but like our kids need that. Our peers need that. Yeah. Jenny had a really funny comment earlier, and I'm kind of bummed that you missed it.
Oh, what I missed? I'm sorry. Where are we at?
So on the chat, we scroll up. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can't believe Tom just said the words electric boogaloo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. No, that's something I expected to say tonight, Jenny. I'm going to be honest with you. It definitely was very organic. It just came out of me.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I know how I know about that.
It's definitely not a movie.
No, it is a movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a breakdancing movie.
Yeah. I don't know how I know about it, though.
The Goldbergs.
Was that where it came from? Okay.
Yeah. Because they tried to remake it for a
for
the talent show or a fundraiser or some shit. Yeah.
So because my daughter wanted to watch Goldbergs during dinner, that is now something I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't like when I watch Top Gear during dinner
Or
YouTube videos.
Well, we don't really do the YouTube videos during dinner. But the one that she's kind of over at the current moment is Clarkson's Farm because it's like cow birthing season.
Right.
So I don't blame her for not wanting to watch cow births while you're eating dinner. Completely understandable.
Ginster is Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Not the original Breakin'. It's Breakin' 2.
Okay. I have no idea.
No, I know it is.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's why they named it that.
Oh, I got you, because it's like a sequel, kind of like.
Well, it rhymed. Yeah,
yeah.
they give the sequel a rhyme and name.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I said it a bunch more for you, Ginster.
Oh, right. That's Breaking 2. This is so great.
Oh man!
Okay.
Wow, we had very little content tonight that we're sitting here talking about this.
Whatever. It's
speaking
funny.
of content, the one thing that Nether Knight said to me when he was here the other day was that he wanted to see more Pope content. He wanted more quotes from popes. He wanted to hear all about people and popes. He's a big fan of popes. He can't get enough of them. So I was like, okay, well, I'll break out a Pope quote for you this week. Do you not remember that conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No. Actually, this is just something I wanted to share in Catholic chats and completely
And then
forgot.
he was like, I'm going to save that for the end. And then was like, bye, guys.
Yeah. And I figure our audience would appreciate this. You don't have to be Catholic to appreciate this.
Yeah, you don't have to be Catholic to appreciate this.
This is,
I think the non-Catholics will actually respect Catholics after this.
Yeah. Well, nobody respects us, but that's fine.
Maybe be like,
So this is Saint Pius X.
I'm sure they'd love to see it.
Was actually a great pope. This is his quote. No Catholic should ever harbor, much less express, support for the state of Israel. We are unable to favor this movement. We cannot prevent the Jews from going to Jerusalem, but we could never sanction it. The ground of Jerusalem, if it were not always sacred, has been sanctified by the life of Jesus Christ. As the head of the church, I cannot answer you otherwise. The Jews have not recognized our Lord, therefore we cannot recognize the Jewish people. And so if you come to Palestine to settle your people, we will be there ready with churches and priests to baptize all of you. From Pope Pius X, 1904.
1904.
1904. This is long before the Jewish state of Israel after World War II.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how long they've been trying to do this. That's how long they've been trying to do it. And Pope is like, nah.
120 years later.
Yeah. And I'm sure the reason he made the statement is probably because the Jews were trying to prod him. They're starting a crusade. Hey, man, go run the Muslims out of Jerusalem for us.
Yeah.
Come on, man. There's another crusade.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, probably.
But, this is back in the day when popes were actually decent.
Right.
Holy popes. And they were having no part of it.
They were not worldly yet.
Nowadays, Francis, like, let's go kill
I
them.
think the Industrial Revolution kind of ruined religion. You accuser of the brethren!
Holy crap,
Sorry.
that was loud.
Was that loud?
Oh.
Sorry. I thought that was because like a little spittle came across, but you didn't notice that.
No, I just got my ears blown out. I gotta. Woo.
Sorry, recalibrate. That's
Yeah.
Well.
Wow.
Sorry. For anyone else who got their ears blown out during that.
Man, that was abrasive.
Well, I gotta keep up my intimidating.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So with that being said, I don't.
So does this count as like could we throw Vatican City on the places that these people have been kicked out and make it like 112 of them?
Oh, absolutely. Vatican
okay,
City
cool,
is
cool.
technically its own little country. So yes, the Jews have been expelled from Vatican City.
Cool.
The Freemasons, on the other hand, more than welcome.
Yeah,
They run the joint.
Yeah.
But the Jews, they've been expelled.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Catholic Church is one of the few things that's not run by the Jews. But the Freemasons are, I think. So
Me.
same, but different.
Yeah, I guess same, but different.
Same, but it's a difference without a distinction.
Oh, before we leave, I need you to
Who
pull
said
up.
we're leaving? I'm not leaving.
No, I just remembered that it's
trying
not.
to kick us out of here?
No, I just remembered that it's not in our bookmarks, so it's not going to be something that you're going to notice in the scroll. I wanted to. I'm sure that we all watched it. The Eliza Schaefer slightly offensive show where Tom
All they care
Robson
about.
and Raven went on. So hold on. I sent 2 clips.
This is a
And-
29-second one.
Okay, can you back out of that, please? I sent 2 clips, and
Okay.
there's an order to play them in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, part 2 clearly states.
Yeah, part
Part-
2's the one we wanted, right?
No, I want you to play part 1, and then we'll play part 2. Why would I send 2 parts if I wanted to start with part 2?
Wait, why would you start with part 1?
Nigga, play it.
I'm confused. Play what?
Please play the clip.
Which clip?
the part 1 clip that you have pulled up right here.
Oh, okay, that one. You just could
Okay.
have just said that.
Okay, thank you.
No, you didn't just say that. That's fine. Okay.
Like, Gen Z has pronouns, right? Millennials have trauma, stories. But like, let's talk about the fact of like, who's the generation that gets like the type of illnesses, right? This is like, you have ailments, you have illnesses. It's boomers. It's boomers.
Boomers.
And
Yeah.
I gotta say this.
Okay. So what did he say there?
Did you not?
Boomers have illness?
Yeah, boomers have illness.
Boomers have illness.
Boomers have illness. Now go to part 2.
Okay. Oh, wait, what does that mean?
Well, you should have context by the title that I included in my clipping. So go ahead and pull that up again.
Gen Z has pronouns,
boomers.
right? Millennials have trauma, stories.
Let's understand the boomer.
Pop up clip 2.
I'm trying. I had it popped up. He told me to go back to
But
clip
like,
1.
let's talk
No,
about
I
the
did
fact of
not.
like,
The boomers.
That's not what I said.
who's the generation that
Hold on,
gets
this
like
thing's playing.
Okay, so
You're-
pull up
you're-
clip 2.
You're confusing me.
And the
care
boomers
about, like, if you look at, you're
have
talking about,
sickness,
let's understand
and
the
if you read the title of the video, you'll get some context on who might have a sickness and what sickness they might have.
Monkey AIDS pox.
Yes.
Okay. So the boomers have COVID monkey AIDS pox.
You know the point I'm trying to make with this.
Let's understand the boomers. The boomers, all they care about, like if you look at, you're talking about, the monetary finances. All they want to do is
They just want to fuck.
all
Really?
day. 100%.
Yeah.
Go to the villages. Highest STD rate in the world.
What's
what
the villages?
Oh,
It's in Florida.
man, yeah.
You know the number
What does
one
that
thing they
mean?
consume
We should
too?
take Elijah to
Viagra.
the... Yeah, they do.
Really?
Yep.
What
Yeah, dog.
age bracket are
It's
the
like
boomers in now?
water, Viagra. It's neck and neck. That's what they take.
55 to death.
Okay,
That's
so
the
that
age
makes a
bracket.
lot of sense, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the whole point of bringing up the boomers and bringing up the fact that all they do is bone at the villages
Yes.
is, what did we say in the Father Ripperger episode about the changes done to the Novus Ordo?
They're bad.
They purposely took out the spirit of fornication bit.
Yes.
Deliver us from the spirit of
They
fornication.
took this. They took the spirit
And
of
when they
fornication out of
took
the
it
prayer.
out, these people, these fucking boomers, these degenerates that have ruined the world we live in, were susceptible to the spirit of fornication.
Right. Because you don't
And
care
now
what you
we
don't
all
pray
get
for.
to deal with it.
Yeah.
And that was just the only point I wanted to make. Another reason to be mad at the boomers is that they're just fucking full of the spirit of fornication. And
Yeah.
if you don't want to end up like them, get your shit together.
And what demon is in charge of that we learned during that episode?
Well,
No, Moloch is it was Baal, isn't he the?
spirit of maybe, yeah, I don't know.
I think it was that. I don't even
No, it
remember.
was Baphomet.
Baphomet.
is the one.
No, Baphomet is the
Child sacrifice.
child
one?
sacrifice. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, then Ball is the
Yeah,
other
that
one.
was Baal. I'm almost positive.
Anyways,
I probably should have known the answer to that before I brought it up. But wouldn't be me if I did.
so yeah, so that's the thing. It's like when we look at these people, they're
Yeah, they definitely brought in the whole era of the swingers for sure.
they're all just degens.
Yep.
They're all just degenerate
Well, not all, but
turds.
most. You can't. I mean,
Well, even the ones who aren't now are only not now because they never were, and those ones aren't. Those are few and far between.
right.
And then you have the other ones who aren't now, but they used to be real bad. And
Yeah.
they still would be if they didn't cling on to the cross like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like given the one weekend with the boys at the hunting cabin, and it's all down
Everybody
the
becomes a
toilet.
homosexual real fast.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't know. If we really want to stick it to the boomers, we just go ahead and do what they were incapable of doing and fully exercise the spirit of fornication from it. We
Right,
just need
yeah.
to
Yeah, you don't get what you don't pray for. You
right.
don't pray
So add
for
that back
affection,
in.
Yeah.
Add that back in on a personal level. So,
Yeah, for sure.
especially if you struggle with it. No judgment. No
Yeah.
judgment. But,
I mean, I'm judging, but she doesn't judge.
well, whatever. We all have our moments.
Yeah. I'll judge the hell out of you people. Don't let me know your secrets.
Like, I don't know if I would like secretly judge at this point, or if I just say it to your face.
Yeah, I don't secretly judge. I'm
I
just
don't
playing.
know. It'd be a hard choice for me at this point.
No, I'm just playing. I don't judge anybody because my past is probably worse than all of yours.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I don't know if I'd be like, okay, mental note made, or I'd be like, this is exactly where you're fucking up.
Yeah, hold on. Now, Nether Knight, apparently Nether Knight's a swinger and knows the lingo here. So
I mean, he's not. I don't think that he is. I just think that most normal people know that stuff.
Okay,
because
so
it's
I don't-
just so it's
is
just
the-
so around.
is the new thing flamingos and the old thing was pineapples, or is the new
Old
thing,
thing flamingos, new thing pineapples.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Which
Yeah.
was old, which was new.
Old thing pineapple, or old thing flamingos, new thing pineapples. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was a time in my life where everybody had flamingos in it for like.
Yeah, bro. And who were they? The boomers?
No, it was like it was a neighborhood decoration. Like it wasn't just several houses. It was like everybody in every house.
And I hear what you're saying, right? And the way I'm seeing it in my little time machine in my brain is that Mimo and Papa thought they were cute.
Yeah.
Got me some little flamingos.
Yeah, my parents had flamingos in the yard.
And
I know my
then-
parents. You know, my mom
No,
and I
I
weren't
know-
swingers.
I know that they weren't. I know that
Yeah.
Aunt Mare wasn't. I
Yeah.
fucking know. It's just a cutesy thing that people do.
Yeah.
But that's how they get away with it.
Yeah.
Is it's just a little innocuous. It's the same thing. They're flamingos. But put your keys in the bowl. That's how it goes. And so if all of a sudden the pink flamingos started showing up, people would be like, "What the fuck are the flamingos about?" But if you just pick something everybody already has,
Right.
just like the red porch light.
Right.
Like
but
it's not like they installed a porch light on the whorehouse. It's like, oh no, let me just change this already existing light bulb, and maybe it's for the bugs.
Right, but I'm just saying,
know what
if
I mean?
everybody has flamingos in your yard, how do you know who the swingers are?
They know who they are. Like they know who each other are. You could suss them out.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. It's not really a symbol if everybody has it.
They're among us.
I
all I'm
I
saying.
am not doubting that
they-
either.
Oh, see? Like the rainbow for being gay. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Seemingly innocuous. It's just a rainbow.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just so pretty. It's all the colors.
Well, nowadays it's a weird thing that I don't know what it
I
is.
saw
but-
one on my bike ride the other day, and I had to fight the urge to rip it off. Because
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah.
it wasn't on the house. It was on like the little light posts we all have in our front yards. And I was like, it would be so easy to just take that thing, throw it in the nearest storm drain. Right? Trying to catch a felony, misdemeanor,
Right.
or
Yeah.
a stern talking to.
I don't
Actually,
know.
I kind of want to do it to see how they'd handle it.
In our town, I
Because
think
I
you'd
swear
be okay.
to God, if they tried to like get me in trouble, and they won't go after that little shithead teenager who's like fucking nicking people's car, and by nicking them, I mean like he's driving too fast and like bumping into neighbors' cars and costing them side mirrors and stuff. If they don't do anything about him, but they're gonna come after me for a flag, I'll burn it down.
I think in our town you'd probably be okay. I wouldn't go into like Peoria and do it.
No.
I think they.
Oh,
They'd
no.
make an example out of you.
Oh yeah, God
It'd be a
no.
hate crime.
The
it'd be-
place that had their Pride celebration in July, can't go there.
Yeah.
Can't go there and do it.
So.
Ugh.
All right,
But-
ladies and gentlemen. I think that's about it. We're
Did
just
we-
rambling on about nonsense at this point. Did we what?
I was just saying, like, did we cover everything? Did
Yeah.
we look at the chat? Did we acknowledge everybody?
I believe so.
Did
yes.
we do our normal stuff?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Did we
Okay.
do a show? Yes, we did a show.
Okay, cool.
You could call what we did a show, technically.
Sweet.
Kind of.
Well, you guys are free to leave us and go watch Tower Gang
Yeah.
and see. I might pop in and see what's going on.
Probably not, but
Probably not.
you can have fun. I don't watch it.
I know. I don't know.
Anyway, everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
You guys have a
Uh,
wonderful night. I will see you Friday for a Nephilim Morning Crew watch party.
Fridays for Emily. Oh, and also before we go,
Yeah. what else?
Sunday nights are going to be 7:15 now instead of 6:30.
Oh, okay.
So our
okay.
night shows will both be 7:15.
7:15.
It's a little tough getting back by 6:30 sometimes to do a show.
That's
feel
true.
like I'm rushing my fishing after church.
And I had a thought about like changing the time anyways to our 7:15. Number one for consistency, and then number two, like it's like dinner time.
Yeah, yeah.
like dinner time.
So
In a few different time zones. So
yeah, instead of 6:30, 7:15 on Sundays, just like 7:15 on Wednesdays.
yeah.
So yeah, Emily, we'll see you Friday. I will see you guys on Sunday. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it. And everyone have a good night.
God bless all of you.